through it this
Yeah,
week.
dude, just kidney stones and glasses. All right, you start.
I'd have got that thing out of there for you.
The kidney stone?
Whoa. What
do you mean by that?
You would have milked them?
What do you mean by that?
Like
I do want to say, okay, first off, this is gonna be the actual introduction, okay? First off, this is not episode 13. We're skipping 13 because 13's bad luck.
Nobody likes 13.
Nobody likes 13. Episode 14. I will say also, ever since I put that Alabama shirt on, bad luck has just plagued me.
Dude, anytime,
So I think that is what is causing
every time you
everything.
put the color red on,
It's bad.
it's bad.
It's bad, dude.
I think all the stress after losing might have caused.
I did. That was a very
Dude,
stressful.
stress, that's the number one cause of kidney stones.
Is it really? Or are you just saying that?
I don't know.
He made that.
Making that up. But yeah, I mean, we can talk about that game real quick if you want.
Tennessee got smoked in the second half.
We were a first half team. That's all that matters. If that game would have ended
That's
at
for
halftime, we would have won that game. But we didn't. We also could have put that game out of the like. It would have been over if we would have converted 2 field goals into touchdowns.
It
I
was
think.
Josh Heupel was 22-0 going into halftime until that game.
It's tough.
After
It's
leading
tough.
at halftime, at least.
We made
what I meant.
Milrow look like a god the second half. It is what it is.
Can't blame that one on Joe.
The force was not with us that day.
Force was not with us. Speaking of,
Who do we blame it on?
who we
We gotta
blame
blame it on
on?
something.
Coaching.
Yeah, blame it on the coach.
Coaching because
Yeah.
that was
Thank
just
God
a
y'all didn't
poorly.
blame on the refs.
Blame it on the weather.
I mean, we could blame it on the refs too if we wanted to, but that doesn't take a point. Like,
Hey, you
Feel-
can technically blame it on whatever you want.
you can blame it on whatever you want,
We
but
could've-
you got to
The
score.
clouds were over the sun for like a good majority of the game, so that Joe Milton couldn't see very well.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's a loss. We took it. I don't understand people getting so butthurt about it. I didn't think we were. There's no way we're doing this.
Will you stop that?
This guy is on one, dude.
Stop fidgeting.
But yeah, I mean, I'm annoyed with all the Tennessee fans. Granted, it's been 2 weeks since now, because we just lost that game. I mean, there's no excuse for it other than
An L's an
we got
L.
we got out coached second half.
The
But
greatest.
transitioning from that week to this week, and I think we should start off by our Halloween costumes real quick.
Yeah.
Jackson,
I'm the sheriff.
I'm Chewbacca.
I'm Squints from Sandlot.
Will's an Ewok.
How am I an Ewok? I'm a Jedi.
He's a Jedi.
But yeah, I mean,
That kind of
We-
it dampens the season a little bit.
I don't think it dampens. I mean, I expected us. I think I said 9-3, 8-4 are.
That's a good scale. Hey, we all agree.
I like 9-3. I mean, it is what it is. I will say I went to Lexington this past week and it was a lot of fun. I got called out for not shouting out Nate, so I'm gonna shout out Nate right now. Shout out Andrew, shout out Justin, shout out all them boys in Kentucky. Also, shout out to Nate because he did win the halftime show.
There we go.
Absolutely dusted a track star. I don't know her name. I can throw that video in like right here if we want to. It was a lot of fun.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Stop.
Jackson went to Dallas as well.
Dallas, watch the Cowboys tear it up.
Cowboys dub.
Yep. To this day, every single live event I go to, the team wins.
You need to go to Georgia then.
I think you need to go to any.
No,
LSU
I'm
game.
not losing my streak. I'm keeping my streak alive.
Yeah.
Dude,
But-
that place was amazing.
We
It's
need to
so
do a
crazy how
Falcons game
fast
then.
they are in person compared to what you see on TV.
You talking with players?
Yeah. same
I,
here.
I didn't think CeeDee Lamb was fast until
Oh, he's cooking, ain't
and
he?
Cavante Turpin. That man can move.
Who'd y'all play?
The Rams.
And when I
But Cooper
realized
Kupp
how
is
much
the
faster they
smoothest
were.
white boy I've ever seen in my life. Like he can move so
Did
smooth.
you see that video of him and Puka doing the? Well, there were two different drills, but his footwork's in crate. Is
Dude,
crazy.
Puka didn't even warm up. He just came out when the team came out.
Absurd, dude.
I realized
He
that they were a
definitely
lot
plays.
faster is when I went and watched Lamar Jackson play Florida State at Florida State. Dude was gliding.
Oh yeah,
Those guys are. Hey,
they're athletes for they're D1 and NFL athletes for a reason. Somewhere that will never
Yeah,
be
that's
in our
crazy.
lives.
Could have been. That's all
Coulda,
we
shoulda,
are. Some
woulda.
could have been.
Saw Jerry Jones land his helicopter at the stadium. He doesn't drive.
That's
in the stadium,
rich.
He flies his helicopter.
That is rich, dude. That's if I had that kind of money.
beats all the traffic.
I guess
That's
so.
what I'm saying. When you got money, you just fly your helicopter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't need cars. You just, I'm gonna hop in my chopper.
Yeah, but there's like the doors to get into the stadium, and everybody's piled up. And like there's like standing room only seats, so you're not guaranteed a seat. So they sprint in. People are getting trampled over, and me and Eddie are just like walking very slowly to our seats. And people are getting ran over
So there's
to get good standing
That's
seats.
crazy.
so people. Oh, so there's
They stand the whole game.
so there's just seats for they pay admission just for standing.
Did you you didn't do standing? Did you have your own seats? Or
We
you-
had like pretty much box seats.
Oh, okay.
Because my uncle has season tickets, so we just got his ticket.
Gotcha.
Does he live here?
Yeah, he lives in the Emerald Valley right next to East Hamilton.
Y'all got? He just goes to Dallas whenever he wants for the games, or
He
did he just
flies
resell
in,
them?
Flies back.
That's so cool, dude.
I'm trying to get into the reselling business.
I'm trying to get into that. I don't know how
If
to.
he's, and I don't know how much.
I already
season
applied.
tickets
I
are.
applied for Brave season tickets.
Delta, they're like behind or just in
Oh, that'd be
general?
amazing.
That's what
I'm gonna.
Evan's brother Grant already made his money back and more on his Tennessee tickets, and he went to 2 games.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is we can talk business later.
Yeah.
We can talk business later.
I do want to say there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the past 2 weeks, college football wise. One, Michigan. They need to be absolutely just annihilated. The program needs to be disbanded.
They're cheaters.
Cheaters. Harborough's contract extension got pulled because he's a dum McGee.
Yeah, to get cheated.
There's that man, whatever his name's, Collins, whatever.
There's a guy that caught buying numerous tickets to other games,
Sign stealing
go watch it.
scandal.
other people. They're basically the Patriots. It
We
makes
never
sense.
cheated. We never stole signs. We just
since-
deflated balls.
And
Boss.
Deflategate
What's
wasn't the
this-
only
what's
other.
this weed
Spygate?
thing?
Spygate?
When they were.
That is the most absurd conspiracy. First off, that is the most absurd.
Well, they were
That is
also
crazy.
doing the.
No, that,
They-
that
I-
first off, that one.
You know where Tom Brady went, right? He went to Michigan. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Well, Connor Stallions didn't. He wasn't there when Tom Brady was there. I'll tell you that. He was apparently coaching for Central
The
Michigan.
Patriots are going to other people's games
Anyways,
and videotaping the
this
sideline.
guy's a Chargers fan. We'll talk about that.
Oh, you guys are.
He
1-5.
also
Calm
said-
down.
Too.
If the Chargers go to the Super Bowl, he will have an ass in a seat.
I will. I'll be there. Nope.
Yeah, your kids might be able to be there.
Hey, how about Chargers go? I go with you.
Oh, we'll go. Will. Yeah.
I'll go with
Deal.
you.
I'll pay the tickets. I don't care.
I'll watch it from my couch at home.
If they lose, I'll cry. I'll cry.
You buy the tickets, I'll buy the plane ticket.
I'll cry. I'll cry in Will's arms if I go to the Chargers Super Bowl and they lose.
I'm calling it.
I'll bring my backpack.
20
That would be the.
I'm gonna say 2026 Chargers Super Bowl. They don't win though.
Who they playing?
I don't know.
2026.
2026. It's rebuilding. They're still in the rebuild.
I got a big dub on fantasy this week.
Fucking what's his name?
I got a
Kellen
big dub in
Moore.
fantasy this week too.
I lost my
Oh,
Beating
my
one.
God.
Cole.
He's
No.
2-6.
No, 3-5. But I'm just saying, I'm helping y'all out beating Cole.
So you've claimed you're out of it.
I mean, I'm not winning it.
There's the playoffs have been expanded, so there's a chance.
Oh, then I might. Heck, I don't know.
Yep. Tied last week, lost.
I'm just
Lost
glad I got
by
brought up
one
to
this
4-4.
Yeah, no, that tie
No, you
screwed. That is the most.
Yeah, I know. Tied and then lost.
The
And
tie
that's
is the
how I lost
oddest
this week.
thing I've ever seen.
I made it a loss.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we switched it.
Okay.
I switched it to most bench points and made Will win.
Gotcha. Cause it's still I saw it like it said 3-5-1 still. I don't know.
No,
Did you just-
Yeah,
I
mine-
changed it
it
last
switched
night.
mine.
okay.
back
All right.
Yeah, so I just
Okay.
because
The
listen,
Flam Man
the reason
is
Poor guy's a bag of dicks.
the reason is
He's
because
bad.
Are we making him do
He-
the punishment?
he's
he can't-
20.
He's 20. He
He's
can't.
not even
Oh.
old enough to go.
You're
to
next in
Alabama.
line.
No, I'm not. Blake is.
Blake's. They
Chase get loose 2 years in
I'm
a
not.
row.
I'm not last right
No,
now.
I'm just saying we got to switch the punishment. He said he'd do the Waffle House thing.
Let's do the beer mile.
Yeah, let's do the beer mile.
2 beers a mile.
We'll do the beer mile.
The beer mile?
He's underage. He's underage.
Who gives a damn?
The viewers do.
this.
Yeah, we don't condone
He's,
that.
he's doing the miles of sodas. Coca-Colas.
He has to drink a whole gallon of milk and then run.
The milk mile would be insane.
Milk Mile would be insane. We'd all sit there. I know exactly what
I would
to do.
die. You know how bad it would be if you made me drink a gallon of milk and run a mile?
I don't even like milk.
You don't like milk?
I love milk.
All right,
but-
let's get back to business.
Yeah,
How do you
we're
not
getting- we're
like
on a
Let's
milk?
go over our pick'ems. So far this year, me and Jackson Stone are tied for 70 and 32. Will's in second place at 66 and 35, and Chase is
slowly coming back.
64
I'm coming
and
back.
36. Last week we combined the last 2 weeks. Jack went 12 and 8. Will went 16 and 4. Jeez, I went 11 and 9, and Chase went 13 and 7.
Slow but steady.
Chase was 16. Will
where's
with
this man
Chase
going?
16 and 4 is absolutely bonkers.
Well, you alright, man?
Oh, okay. All right. Anyways,
Okay. We had a guy fall off the set real quick.
He's good. He's good.
He's
He's
figuring
I'm
himself
still
out.
here, y'all.
He's figuring himself
Stay
out.
hot, buddy.
Also, we're filming the night they just came out with the first rendition of the college football playoffs,
And it's Halloween.
and it's Halloween.
And it's spooky season.
yeah. Can you give us the top 25 real quick?
The top 25.
Yeah.
On it.
Speaking of what we're transit, what's y'all's favorite Halloween candy?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kats. I'm a Twix guy.
Oh, Twix is not bad.
Twix is good.
Oh, dude. I'm a peanut M&M kind of guy.
Oh, you're
I'm
weird.
a Reese's guy.
Reese. I like
Dude,
Reese's.
my girlfriend went on a whole rant today about how weird peanut M&Ms are.
They are.
I don't
What's
mind
your
them.
favorite candy bar?
Twix.
That's not a bar. That's
I love a good Snickers.
Kit Kat.
I would say if that doesn't count as
Twix
a candy
is
bar,
definitely a candy bar.
it's got to be.
No, it
left,
is a bar.
left,
bar.
left
It's a
Twix or
bar.
right Twix. I'm a right Twix
But you
guy.
can
What
split
about
into four
candy?
individual bars.
What about candy?
Candy, Sour Patch
Sour Patch Kids.
Reese's Cups.
No doubt.
no doubt. Sour
doubt
Patch.
Sour
I'm
Patch
taking
Kids.
the Sour Patch with the.
The watermelons.
No,
Oh,
dude,
the watermelon is right.
What about the Krabby?
You want to sit down?
You see,
Dude, you can
You wanna
take
sit
a seat,
down?
man. Jeez Louise. The Krabby Patties are overrated. All right,
Okay.
we're getting
Remember-
off
remember
topic.
Remember I told you I'll take the green lettuce off the Krabby Patty because I still don't like lettuce. And I was like,
Oh
yeah.
my lord, no way.
You still took the green one.
Let's go.
This
to-
guy's adopted.
Let's go to the top 25. Let's do the first four in. We got Ohio State number 1 taking
Absurd.
Georgia
Absurd.
out of the number 1 spot. Georgia coming at 2, Michigan coming at 3, and Florida State coming at 4. The first two out are Pac-12 teams, Washington and Oregon.
I think Ohio State being one's absurd. I think Georgia's number 1 until they lose.
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
see
Yeah,
them,
I've
I don't
been
see them
preaching that.
losing really. Ohio State's had a couple close ones.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Their offense isn't that great.
yeah, Washington's not showing. They're 8-0 right now. I'm gonna say this. Washington's not showing me a lot either.
They're not
Couple
good.
couple close games. They're finally getting in the depth. Of the
I
season.
really didn't realize Air Force is 8-0.
Air Force, their triple option's dirty, dude.
They have a good
I'm
defense.
sorry.
What?
Air Force is not good. Sorry. There's no way you creep into the top 25 running the
But-
triple option.
They did.
Remember the beginning of the season, Chase? The Florida State Kool-Aid.
I did drink it.
What do you think about them now? I think they're. Do you think there's an average team that play well together? Because there's not really a big stars. Jordan Travis is not.
Keon Coleman's a
Yeah, he's a dog, but like Jordan Travis isn't a Heisman winner.
No.
Not a chance.
I side note, we can get into that. I saw
Jaden Daniels is number 1.
Huh?
Jaden Daniels is number 1.
it's absurd.
He's
but
a dog.
It makes sense.
What do you mean it's absurd? He's a dog. Go look
Anyway.
He's
at
got
his stats.
stage 34 CTE by now.
Look
Yeah,
at his
he's
stats. He has
probably-
the best
he's
stats
probably
in
dying.
college football.
I mean, I give it. The guy's got nuts.
There's
Guy's
a-
got a pair of
There's a
them.
good chance I have CTE, I'm pretty sure.
You and Jaden Daniels both, I guess.
What do y'all
Imagine.
think about Mizzou and Ole Miss almost creeping in? I mean, Ole Miss is top 10 team now. Alabama's back in the top 10.
I think that's a pity top 10. I'll
Do you
be
think?
honest.
Do you think Oklahoma deserves to be in the top 10 after losing to Kansas?
I think Kansas is a decent team. I mean, they're 6-2. I think
They're not in Kansas no more.
that loss is pretty bad though. I mean, they're out of the playoffs for sure now.
It shakes up the Big 12 championship.
Ole Miss is slowly confusing me still. I mean, I'm not saying they're a bad team. I'm not saying they're a great team. They're number 10. They still got to play LSU.
They've already played LSU.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, who they play this weekend?
Remember
Who am I
that
thinking of?
week when y'all
My bad. They play. Who they play this weekend?
they play A&M.
You got to
A&M.
play Georgia, right?
They do play Georgia. That's who I was thinking of.
This week could if LSU beats Alabama, and Ole Miss loses to A&M, it's a two-way tie.
The world's gonna blow up.
I think LSU wins the West.
Oh yeah. If they beat Alabama, they automatically win the West.
I just
Because Ole Miss lost.
I can't say much because Alabama did beat us. I just don't see them as a number 8 team.
Yeah, it's out.
But it's understandable. I think they might drop LSU. Being completely
You
honest.
think LSU could beat Alabama?
Oh yeah.
Offensively, yeah.
You think? Here's my thing about the game: is I don't think Alabama's offense can keep up with
No.
LSU's offense, but I don't think LSU's defense
It's just gonna be a battle of
can
offense.
keep up the same pace Bama's defense can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be.
College game days there.
I'll be honest.
What
I
time?
think it might be a
7:30?
blowout. I think it might be a blowout at LSU. I'll be
You
honest.
think LSU's gonna blow them out?
It's at LSU, isn't it?
No, it's at Bama.
It's at Tuscaloosa,
Ooh.
dude. Your offense is too good. You've got the number one offense.
It's the number one offense. Yeah, consensus number one offense.
I just
They average 47 points a game.
and like I said, it's a game of halves. If you look at the first game, second game, it's completely different games. But we exposed their defense so much in the first
you
half.
think the offense is better than it was in 2019?
Mm-mm.
No.
Those are good
You don't
numbers.
think
We're
Jay
not,
Jams is better than Joe Burrow?
not a
in college?
chance. Not a chance.
That's
You want to know
it.
why?
Joe
I'm
Shiesty.
just asking.
Want to know why
Oh.
Joe didn't drop 2 games?
That's fair. But he probably had better defense, right?
He did have a way better defense.
I got a circumstance here. All
There's
right.
some dogs on that
Let's say
defense.
LSU wins out
beats Georgia,
and they beat Georgia in the SEC championship.
and
do,
they
you
are what would that be? 10-2.
do you think they make it into the playoffs?
I think it's hard to argue against them. I think it's hard. How do you go against LSU? You can't make it, but you beat the defending champ. You won the best conference in football.
You have a good loss against
You have
Florida
2
State.
good losses. Ole Miss is a top 10 team. Florida State's in the top 4. Your losses have only been ranked. You smoked Alabama. If you do beat this is circumstances, you beat everybody. You smoked everybody else. You just had a bad mistake at the beginning of the year and Ole Miss. And then you're sitting here like, are you gonna put them over? Who's
something in that cup.
Did you even look?
That's,
who? I mean, again, the thing is that the season hasn't played out
it's
yet.
not hadn't played out yet.
Does
all
Penn
out.
State beat Michigan and Michigan beat Ohio State at the end of the year where they're all 1 losses too? You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of time left for sure.
But
I don't want to get your hopes
It's
up.
week
'cause
by week. It's
I
week
don't
by
like.
week.
I'm,
I mean,
not
Air Force
saying-
might go undefeated. Who knows?
You don't agree with Ohio State being number 1?
I don't.
You know?
I don't. They haven't really
Not
showed.
Maserati Marv?
No,
I like Marv.
I like Marv. I like Marv.
This man has a new name every single week. Like when they were playing at Penn State, all I heard was Maserati Marv.
Maserati Marv.
I didn't get to watch a whole lot of this past Saturday's football.
I
I didn't either. We got
didn't
real
really.
busy
I
at
didn't
work.
really either.
I got to watch the Tennessee game. That was about it.
I watched the Tennessee Alabama game. That wasn't
Oh,
last
Tennessee,
week.
Kentucky.
That was 2 weeks ago. Tennessee, Kentucky.
Yeah, I watched that. It was a good game.
Good bounce back win.
I thought Kentucky actually kind of looked decent in some aspects of the game.
Their run defense was awful.
Yeah.
That's Devin Leary's second career passing yards he's ever had. It was like 370.
He looked good.
He looked good.
He didn't
Their-
look bad.
Their receivers actually caught balls. I was talking to all the Kentucky guys. Apparently, receivers had a bunch of drop problems, and they didn't drop. I don't think they dropped one pass.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah. Yeah, Tennessee knows
Dante freaking Dante was out there snagging
He's
balls.
turning up.
Finally, he's turned up.
Squirrel's y'all's best wide receiver. I
Squirrel's a
stand by
dog.
it. But let's
Dante
go
would
over
be
dog.
if he was.
let's go over the week's
Consistent.
pick'ems. USC
Versus Washington.
versus Washington.
I'm flat out taking the Huskies.
Give me the Heisman Trophy. winner.
USC sucks now.
Hey
I mean,
yo. Oh whoa.
The right one.
Slow it down.
Yo, hey, bro.
Michael Penix is going to win the Heisman.
I don't see how.
if
Michael
he wins
Penix.
out,
If he wins that is the case.
I mean,
the last Heisman winner had 3 losses on his record.
When Daniel gets up there, if he wins it to give that speech, none of it's going to be English.
He speaks fine.
His brain is combusted. The guy takes a stone cold Steve Austin hit every single week.
I throw the ball hard as I can, coach.
Let you play football, man.
I think it's outrageous that USC's still ranked, but I'm gonna go the Trojans.
I mean, that's just.
Hey, hold on. Does someone see that guy? Who they play? Someone made a ridiculous Instagram post about USC. It was like he says something. I'm fitting the glove like I'm a Trojan.
Oh
Okay.
my
Yeah,
lord!
like-
No, I know exactly what you're talking
and
about.
he was playing. It was I think it was like Utah playing against the Trojans. I'm fitting the glove like I'm using a Trojan.
Kind of hard though.
Like
We
dang.
gotta talk about. There's a couple upsets last week too. We didn't even touch on, but
We didn't get the touch on it.
I did watch one of the games, but we'll talk about.
Oh
that
yeah, Kansas, Oklahoma. I forgot about it. That's it.
Oregon State, Arizona,
I called that one.
huge. That's a huge win. But we'll do the pick'ems real quick.
We'll
We'll do the pick'ems real
We'll
quick.
go over it since we've missed a lot.
We did miss a
All right,
lot.
Will, who you got? USC, Washington.
Washington.
Yeah,
Matt is a Lone Ranger once again. Give me Oklahoma.
I'm taking the Sooners.
Don't worry, Jackson still struggles to type.
Oklahoma State. I mean, that
Tracy.
loss to Kansas hurts them.
It does, but I think I don't think Oklahoma.
Tennessee loses to Connecticut this week.
Come on now, man. They're
That's not a
1-6.
pick'em. That is not a
I'm
pick'em.
just fucking messing with you. Who you got, Will?
Oklahoma.
Give me them Cowboys. Poke them.
Say
I think
that
this
again?
this
Give me them Cowboys.
this is
Poke 'em.
Matt's week to
Oh,
drop
you
to
didn't have add
4.
Poke 'em to it.
Matt is dropping to 4 that this week.
Yeah, over 10. First ever.
All right, I'm picking Georgia here, and I'm gonna be honest because every time, first off, I've talked about Georgia being bad. They've showed up. I think every time someone talks about Georgia, they show up.
I've said that.
Yeah.
Every time y'all wanted,
It's-
just whisper in their ears, like, all right.
We'll come out here and we'll play some ball.
We'll go play some ball real
and they
quick.
showed me last week that they can play without Brock Bowers too. So give me Georgia. Give me the Dogs.
And I think they might run through Tennessee like it's a.
Well, good thing that's in a few weeks. It's not.
I think they might run through Tennessee like it's no problem.
We'll see. We'll see. But that's a few weeks. from
Why'd
now.
you put Will at Oklahoma State? Are you Jaden Daniels?
Probably. This helmet tight as shit on my head. I'll tell you that much. All right.
We
Well,
going
you
Will.
Georgia.
Where's it at? Is it at Georgia?
It's at your house.
Give me Mizzou.
I like that. He might be going.
It's
0.
at Georgia.
He might start off hot with an 0-3.
Give me Mizzou.
He might start 0-3,
If he
dude.
goes 3-0,
Give me Texas.
Huh? If he goes 3-0, I'm going to Horns here. Texas versus Kansas State.
I got you, Will.
There you go. He's 1-3 now.
Give me A&M. Ole Miss versus A&M. Give me A&M.
Well,
Give me Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss. Ole Miss all day.
let's go Texas.
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 You always got
Reaching
to
from
follow the
Texas.
pack.
Good shot from Texas.
Watch out me going defeated 10-0.
You might be. You're sitting at 1-4 realistically right now.
LSU. LSU versus Alabama. Game of the week.
Is that game day?
Yeah, it's game day to Alabama.
Give me LSU.
I'm gonna go LSU here too.
Wow. I'm surprised y'all did this.
I don't think Alabama's.
I Nothing
think we
good
do this
comes
and
when
we
you wear
jinx
red.
them, is what my thought is.
I don't think Alabama's offense just can't keep up with LSU's offense, in my opinion.
The battle of 6 and 6 teams. Here we go.
2
me
and 6
Arkansas.
and 5 and 3. Give me Arkansas.
Give me them Will Pig, man. Give me Will
Give
Pig.
me Arkansas.
We all going against Florida. Dang.
Come on, Flo Rida.
I picked
The enemy of
Arkansas.
my enemy is my enemy. Isn't that saying? Right.
No, the enemy of my enemy. is
Give me
my
the
friend.
Mormons.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Dude,
Florida?
You gotta put
Give
mine
me-
down for Arkansas.
No, I said the Mormons.
Arkansas. I'm
We're on
Arkansas.
the next game, brother.
No, we're not. We're not yet. Oh.
Will, are you stupid? Stone.
Did Will pick Arkansas?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he did. Kansas.
I yelled it first.
Okay. BYU versus WVU, West Virginia University versus Brigham Young University.
Give me the Mormons.
I'm
Almost
gonna go
heaven.
with West Virginia.
Blue
Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
Give me the Mountaineers. We're going Mountaineers? Mountaineers, boys?
Mountaineers.
Give me the Mormons.
Yeah, come on, Will.
The Mountaineers are an underrated
The
Big
Mountaineers,
12
dude,
team.
that should be assured. If I was up there, the Mountaineers were the Mormons.
I'm sorry, I'm right. I'm
Mountaineers
still
with
riding with 'em.
Mormons?
Yeah.
That's a good one. We need to make that shirt
They're,
fast.
they're both in the mountains.
We need to make that shirt fast, dude.
You still
Colorado State
I
versus.
gotta rock with prime time until the day I die.
I'm going.
riding? What's her record?
Bad.
it has a
I
big.
think what is it?
2 and 6.
Colorado's 2-6?
I think 2 and 3 and 5.
No,
They've taken.
they
They
might
haven't
be-
won a game in a couple weeks.
I think they might be 4-4.
They lost to Stanford. And they lost the next week, and they lost the next week.
You're right. Stanford was they blew what a
3 and 5.
Yeah.
3-5.
Yeah.
Hey, they still 2 more wins than they had last year.
Give me the Beavs.
Yeah, give me DJ, man.
Go with the Beavs.
Let's go. This
Y'all
is
are
a 10-0
weird.
week for me, boys.
Y'all are
This is a
weird.
bounce back.
UCLA versus Arizona.
UCLA. Give me UCLA.
Give me the Bruins. Chip Kelly failed me last time. I'll give you another shot.
I don't know. Those
I'll take the Bruins as well. That's a good song.
those Wildcats showed me something this past week, dude.
UCLA.
That's their team
Drive
that
a
can upset 'em.
Maserati, and she got a body.
Can we also talk about how Georgia Tech's the upset of the year?
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that in a sec. Give me the Wildcats out of Tucson.
Dude always wants to be different.
No, they're a good team, dude.
It's getting warm in here.
My head.
Yeah. All right. So now that the pick'ems are over, let's talk about some upsets. Georgia Tech beats UNC.
That's their second upset of the
Second
year.
upset of the year. Oregon State gets beat by Arizona.
Virginia also beat.
Beat UNC.
UNC.
We missed that.
That's another one. They went back to back losses.
I didn't get to watch the Virginia game.
I watched a little bit of it. It was crazy.
Who else? And then Kansas and Oklahoma.
Dang, Rice almost got Tulane.
Where was that? What was the score of
Kansas.
Uh, 31-28.
Kansas beat Oklahoma.
Oh, what was that for?
Dude, go Yellow Jackets,
He's
man. I
looking
didn't even know
over
they
there like a
won.
snake.
Georgia
Thanks,
Tech
man.
beat UNC. They beat Unk.
Look at James Madison, dude.
They still undefeated?
They still undefeated.
They should be in the top 25. Oh, they are.
Over Air Force, in my opinion.
They were.
Well, they're not. They're playoff banned. They
Oh.
got the postseason,
Yeah, so they can't.
so they can't be in the playoffs. But
Um,
Kansas,
What are you saying?
James Madison's in
They're
a
new-
transition.
they're new
So they
D1.
got the 2-year.
yeah, they have a 2-year
postseason
like
thing.
probation.
So they can't.
They can't.
no postseason eligible.
No, so that's why they're not in the playoff
Yeah,
rankings.
Do they get a bowl game and all that
no,
stuff?
they're not. Once
Now,
you,
did
if you go from one division, you have a 2-year like probation.
Alrighty, well, I'm soloing this second part. Not sure what happened. We had technical difficulties, and the whole second half of the episode didn't get filmed. Got to roll with the punches and adapt to it, so that's what we're doing. It was late. I didn't want the guys staying up too much longer. I know Matt had to get home. He's got work. I got work. Will and Jackson got work, but. So I'm doing the second part alone. All we really talked about was we talked about the upsets, and we talked about the first round of the college football playoff rankings. If we wanted to start with that, I think we all agreed that it was a pretty good first ranking. You switch a couple teams around, and I think we all agreed on Penn State being at 9, Oklahoma being at 11. I think we switched that around. The top 4, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all going to mix and match at some point. I personally thought Georgia should be 1. They're 2-time defending national champions. I don't think you take that away from them until they lose. Now, they got a big game against Mizzou this weekend. Last time we said that, though, when they played Kentucky, Georgia came out and handled business. So we'll find that out this weekend. Michigan... they're having a good season. I think what's going on with the scandal is dampening that mood. They're still having an undefeated season, still looking really well. Florida State is still balling. Jordan Travis, dog. Keon Coleman, dog. They're gonna ball. So 1 through 4, I think they're good. I think you can't really change it up right now. But besides that, the upsets, Oregon State getting beat by Arizona and Tucson. We've talked about it the whole time, how Pac-12 is just going to shoot each other in the foot. It's really all it is. We got another big game this weekend with Washington USC. USC survived this past weekend, and they're looking for a big win against the Huskies, who just missed the top 4 at number 5. Besides that, you had, Utah. I wouldn't say it was an upset. Oregon handled business. Utah just got absolutely manhandled. Granted, they don't have the starting quarterback in Cam Rising, but Bo Nix and company did what they needed to do. Oklahoma getting beat by Kansas. That was one that, I'll be honest, I wanted to see happen. I've nothing against Oklahoma. I've always liked Kansas, though. And, yeah, it happened. So, I will say that was pretty mind-blowing to me, though. But, it's college football. Anything can happen. Besides that, I don't really remember any other games that we talked about besides, Air Force being at 25, 8-0, runs a really good triple option, good defense. I think there's no one else you can put in that spot. But, yeah, I think that's... From what I remember, I think that's all we talked about. Besides, the matchups this weekend. And LSU and Alabama is a big one. Georgia, Mizzou is another big one. Washington, USC. But, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, having to go with the flow here. Wasn't expecting this to happen. It happened, though. So, yeah. But thanks for watching. Hats are on the way. I'm just waiting for that callback for them being ready. But, yeah, appreciate the love. Thanks for watching us. I'm telling you, we really do appreciate everybody checking in every week to watch. I know last week was tough. I had a kidney stone. Was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And if I wasn't drinking water, I was asleep
on meds, so it was really tough to even think about recording. And I know we missed a lot that happened that week, so it does suck. But we're here for the rest of the year, so I appreciate it as always. Thanks for watching.